Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's not even slightly weird. I've been away for a couple of months and not shaved once, and that's why I've got a big beard. So that's what I've been doing, actually. I've been growing this beard, and contrary to popular belief, it takes skill, determination and concentration to grow a big beard. It doesn't just happen on its own. It's not just time. If I stop concentrating on growing this beard, not only does it stop growing, it actually retracts, and the hairs that go inwards come out of my hat. Anyway, it's fantastic to be back. I've got several fragrances to review now, so I thought, let's do one, because I've got this backlog of things. I've been thinking, why haven't I reviewed this? Why haven't I reviewed that? And I haven't done any reviews in ages. And the missus said to me, I promised to do a review this time, and it's coming to the end of my holiday of work, and I thought, I'll never forgive myself if I don't do a video. And being in my own bad books is bad, right? So here we go. The fragrance I have for you today is an Arabic one. I've been finding some joy with the Arabic fragrances recently. Still love my designers, still love my niche and stuff, but the Arabic ones, you can get some really good stuff for not very much money. They can be a bit hit and miss, but as long as you know what you're looking for and you sort of read some reviews and stuff first, you're not going to waste too much money. The fragrance of which I speak is none other than Shuhrah for Men by Rasasi. Rasasi, obviously a Arabic company. I'm not sure about the release date of this one. I think it was roughly 2018. I could be wrong about that. It's been reformulated apparently since then, but if this is anything to go by, I'd be scared to try the original, to be honest. It must be absolutely bonkers. There it is. That's what it looks like. That's the bottle. We'll see if that focuses for you. If not, then have it anyway. It's a nice looking bottle. It's nice, heavy, nice thick glass. The presentation is quite good. It's good quality. The sprayer is good and all that sort of stuff, all that good stuff. And let's get down to the smell. I've got a tester strip here. I just noticed that it's one that I've already used, but that was months ago. So I don't think it's going to smell of anything. And how professional, one that's already been used. It doesn't, it's just a blank piece of paper. That was literally about, probably when I last did a review actually, but that says FDM on it, which I believe was a fleur de mal. It smells of actually nothing now. Right, Rasasi Shuhrah, the notes in it, I'm not 100% sure of all the notes, but I'll see what I can remember. There is tomato leaf in it, which is a very prominent player. There's rose, there's jasmine, there's oak moss, I think. There's a bit of oud, there's freesia, and musk and amber. Anyway, whatever, I'll put them up here on one of these sides, whichever has got the most space, and anything I've forgotten you can have a look at. When I read reviews about this fragrance and saw the notes, I sort of had an olfactory picture in my head of what it was going to be like, and I was wrong. Even with the descriptions of it, which were quite different from what you think you're going to get when you read the notes of it, even with those descriptions and reviews, I was still caught out by what this actually smells like. To me, it's very aquatic and sharp and sour. It has this sort of synthetic ambergris type of smell, which things like Invictus Aqua and those very sort of teenagerish sort of blokey shower gel aquatic fragrances have. That sort of almost soapiness as well. It's a slight soapiness, and then it's a kind of aquatic sharp thing. It's a bit salty and watery, and then there's a sort of slight citrusy element in it as well. So it smells fresh and sharp and watery, and it's got a slight incense smell in it. The oud, it smells woody for sure. Oh, the sandalwood, I think. In one of the, obviously all these things will be synthetic. Of every single one of these, of course they're synthetic. Most of the ingredients are these days, but it smells particularly synthetic, is what I'm getting at here. Sharp, synthetic, metallic, citrusy, herbal, and I smell the rose in it as well. But there's the tomato leaf thing. Smells to me like cannabis. Now, I'm not talking about smoked weed. Like, it doesn't smell like skunk. It doesn't smell like hashish. It doesn't smell like anything that's been smoked. Although there is a smokiness in it. There is definitely a smokiness in the the fragrance itself, but it doesn't smell like a smoked cannabis. It smells like the actual plant itself. If you've ever been into a greenhouse that has tomato plants in it, that smell is very similar to the smell of the natural state of cannabis sativa, the plant itself. You know the picture of the leaf, when you see that iconic picture of the cannabis leaf that's all spiky, the plant that has those type of leaves on it, that's what it smells like. It doesn't smell like the smoked joint, it smells like the actual plant itself. So it's sharp, it's sweet, it's aquatic, it's herbal and floral and very, very, very strong. The longevity is very good on it. I get probably 2 hours of extreme projection. Then it becomes like it starts to behave itself a little bit. But the longevity is really, really good. 8 to 10 hours, depending on what you're doing and how much you put on and whether anything's gone on your clothing or whatever like that. If it does go on clothing, the item of clothing has a smell like that until you wash it. This stuff, now, although I'm not someone who wears my fragrances because of compliments, I do really like getting compliments. Now, I know that a lot of my work colleagues and people who know me, they'll always say, "Oh, Zoop, you smell lovely," because they know, obviously I do. But they sort of know that I love my fragrances and they know I sort of want a compliment and stuff like that. This one has garnered me multitude of compliments of people who don't know me. So it's like unsolicited compliments, right? How strong is it? Very, very, very strong, okay? The reason why there's that much gone is because I've used quite a lot of it, obviously. That's about 10 to 15 mil gone from there. This is a 90 mil container, by the way. I put some into a 5 mil thing to carry with me because I like wearing it at work, because all my work colleagues always say it smells really nice every single time. Women seem to love it, by the way. If I put as much of this on as I'm going to wear for my work day and then get on the bus, which is what I do, then the driver's going to lose concentration and crash, right? People are going to complain. I've actually heard people going, "What's that really strong after smell shave?" while I'm on the bus, and it's not. It's this, right? So what I do is I put some into one of those little things. Before I go out, I'll put a couple of sprays, one here, one there. 3 sprays is already loads, right? To be then getting straight on the bus. But I put this little container in my pocket, and then when I arrive, I get off the bus and I put some more and then go into work, right? Compliment getter for sure, which did surprise me quite a bit, because a lot of the reviews say don't blind buy this, and people saying it smells horrible and whatever. It does not smell horrible. It smells very nice. And something that some reviewers have said, which is in fact, one of the main reviewers who makes this point is Mr. Smelly. Hi, Dan, if you ever watch this. Is that often with compliments, you get them very soon after you've applied the fragrance, because it's wafting around and it's projecting and doing its thing. This does that for a long time. So you don't need to just put it on and then, within half an hour, someone's going to say, within 10, 15 minutes, half an hour, someone's going to say something. This does that for a good couple of hours. Excuse me. So, like I said, it's a very simple fragrance. That's all there is to it, really. It costs 25 quid off eBay. I've had it for quite a while, so maybe it seems to be getting stronger as well. When I first opened it, it was strong, but now that it's sat around for a while, it seems to be getting stronger. It's a maceration or oxidation or air getting in there, whatever it is. I don't know the chemical term for it, really. I probably do, but it's anyway. So I really like it, and I'm just wanted to bring it to your attention. If I'm a bit late on the bandwagon with it as well. Bandwagon. What am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about at this stage, do I? Quite clearly. It's been too long since I've done a video. I'll have to get back into practice and stop this nonsense. Mind you, nonsense is all part of the Zoopy experience, isn't it? Really? Wouldn't be the same. There's a few things I need to say. One is comment if you wanna, like if you like, subscribe if you... Have I forgotten again? Comment if you wanna, like if you like, subscribe if you would, hit the notifications thing, or else, and there's a few other things, isn't there? What else do I need to say? Oh yeah, our Facebook group, Powerhouse Kings, join that. If you do, then answer the question that it asks you, please, because the guy who runs it with me, the boss of the group actually, the legendary Lex Ellis, if he sees your picture, if I see a picture, right, and it's a car or a picture of the beach, and then there's no you haven't answered the question, I'll press no, and you don't get in. If Lex doesn't like your hair, and you haven't answered the question, he'll press no. He gets in there quick before I do, because I can see the insights and what's happened. And Lex is no on people, right? So when it asks you the question, just say because I love fragrances and I want to get into them, or say because I've seen a Lex video, I've seen a Zupi video. Just just say something, and we'll let you into the Powerhouse Kings. Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, and that just remains for me to say, safe man, chill out, enough respect, and I will catch you next time. Possibly. All the best, guys.